Hey everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to EA Tetragrammaton, where we are playing This is turn 95. Holy shit, this is the slowest late game I've ever been in. It's okay, things are happening. Let's go. Alright. A bunch of different things as we jump in with some forging and a little bit of ritual casting here or there. We are going to proc more attacks via astral corruption, trying to do enough to where I feel like I'm laying a groundwork for the turns after astral corruption going down, but I'm trying to not do too much where I feel like I'm losing a lot of power or people, right? So Construction 8 has been completed. I'm going to go ahead and run up to Construction 9 because there are a few, just to take a look, there are a few things that we can do in Construction 9, mostly with either mechanical militia or siege golems that are interesting, right? Not really probably going to matter, but whatever, right? I don't think we have a whole lot of things that matter, period, right now, so back to what we were doing. Enchantress 2 has empowered herself in fire. We're going to take advantage of that. Gala 16, attacked by Bellymaw Horrors, dead. Crystal Sorceress 46, attacked by Lesser Horror, dead. Gudu 100 has cast Gnome Lore, found nothing, and is dead. We did some Summon Kusarikus, Auspex, or Summon Kusarikus. We searched Javal Kish, found nothing. We found 20 good blood sacrifices in Tessaphon. Elder 44 was attacked by a Mind Slime, dead. Gala 33 was attacked by a Float Cat, dead. Okay. We have an actual battle on the Range of Shadows. No, we don't. It's the same. So there's just this group of Ocelotls that does not have leadership. That is basically just stuck out in the middle of nowhere. That we keep just bumping with. Unexpected events. Minus 40 population in Gladewood. Some misfortune in Bell. Misfortune in Alluvia. We gained 20 income in Operi. Pretty cool. Then a very deadly disease continues to spread in Troll Peaks, continues to spread in Red Mountains. We have patrolled in a number of different locations. So what are we doing this turn? This turn's pretty light. There are a couple of different things that we're doing. We will go through them. The main one being, of course, the push towards Mictlan. Hinnom and Lanka basically are harrying the areas around Mictlan, and I am driving a spear towards its heart. We are bringing in Elsham 20 and Seasork 46. Both of these are just set up as communion slaves. Fine. We're probably going to change things around a little bit. We only have like 2 communion masters, but no worries. We will adjust those things next turn. I do not anticipate a massive battle this turn. But I do kind of anticipate him heading back to Mictlan. We'll see. This is going to be a big fight when it goes off. And honestly, I'm not necessarily... I don't know that we're going to win, truth be told. It's possible that we win, but I don't know that we will. I feel like it's probably going to be a little bit of a toss-up. And if we win, it will be with pretty severe losses. But again, I feel like if we lose, I think we're going to do a pretty decent number on them. And then hopefully they can get finished off by Hinnom or Lanka pretty easy. So, we're not going to go over everything that is going on with scripts. We will double check that next turn. But right now, we're still set up with our normal situations, all our buffs, our Fog Warriors, our Army of Lead, our we've got the new Blessing of Gaia scenario going on, all of our other like Storm, Arrowfiend, Wind Guide, all of that different stuff. So Mass Regeneration, yada yada. Should be good. Okay. We are sending, and actually I think I'm going to do more than just the one. We are sending some reinforcements over towards Trackless Wastes. I considered attacking this turn, but I have not been in this is pretty late in the turn. I haven't been in communication with Lanka, so I don't want to potentially bump with Lanka here. Also, I'm not really interested in picking fights with Mictlan that I don't have to pick. The reason why I'm driving towards Mictlan's capital is because Lanka and Hinan both seem content to just bleed Mictlan down, but that's going to take eternity, right? That's going to be another 20 turns. If no one's willing to attack his Doomstack, then his Doomstack's it's all summoned. Well, not all of it. Most of it's summoned shit, right? So even if we take him down to just his capital, he's probably going to have enough income to just sit there on his cap for however long. We're going to have to hit him eventually. So, you know, but that being said, I have no interest in picking a fight that I don't need to pick, and I don't want to pick a fight that I haven't discussed with Lanka and then get a bump from Lanka. So, also, Ligria has a massive fortification. Citadel. That's cool. So, that being said, though, we have started to kind of like set things up in a manner to which I would want to attack with. So we might end up attacking next turn. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. Other than that, we have no real movement for the turn. We still have a massive amount of income. I had close to 4K this turn. So, man, my eye is suddenly burning. Like, the last couple weeks have been kind of crazy as far as, like, allergies go. I say allergies. Like, the weather's been changing, so I get, like, burning eyes and things like that. So anyways, we are recruiting across the country. This is kind of an Ishib turn, so I'm getting more Ishibs in most of our locations, along with, of course, a lot more Urgard. We are actually we're continuing that process like we did last turn of kind of piecing together little bits of equipment here or there, and we're actually branching out. We're gonna remote site search with a couple of people. Okay, so I've got some Auspexes, some Gnome lores, some Voice of Apsus. I've got some of that stuff happening around our territory. Again, I don't mind if we lose a couple of people. So for example, right, part of the scenario is I'm producing. On any given turn, I'm producing like 10 mages, right? So if I lose 5 mages in a turn, producing some stuff, that's still a net gain of 5 mages and whatever the stuff is that I produced, right? So a couple of these things I'm willing to risk for now. Some of them probably aren't the smartest ideas, but I'm also just kind of bored of not doing anything, so I'm doing stuff. Another thing that we are doing aside from some remote searches is we're doing some forging. And this is actually a little risky, and I'm only really doing it because I don't have a good option right now. I don't have a lot of nature 2s other than my Eshams. So we're making some specific gear, a Ring of Regeneration, a Vine Shield. Basically what I'm doing is I'm making gear. My god should be out next turn, and I'm making gear to put on my god immediately. So we're going to put a Ring of Regeneration on him. We're probably going to put a Vine Shield on him. We are going to put probably an Armor of Knights, at least initially, if he survives a turn. We're probably going to put a Flesh Eater on him. Also, we're doing a Curse of Blood this turn. We got enough blood sacrifices to summon another vampire. So we're starting to get there as far as vampires are concerned. That's pretty cool. We're putting... I think we're doing... What is it? Oh, yeah, we're doing down here. We're doing a Starshine Skullcap, right? And I think we're also making a Gore Helm, or a Horned Helm, right? So we might use one or the other. One gives him more attacks. One gives him... it'll give him 5 Astral, which in theory could help him survive against like a magic duel. But the thing is the only thing that's magic dueling him is that Astral 10 guy, and there's just no way that we're going to survive even with a Starshine Skullcap. So I think the Starshine Skullcap is just partially because I want to have some Astral boosters on hand. For example, one reason being like this one, this Into of the Moon is already Astral 3, so with a Starshine Skullcap she can Astral 4, and then with a base communion, right, of I say a base communion, our base communion is like 8, so that's a +3, so she could get up to +7 really easily. And then she could potentially, if we design things right, she could do like a Power of the Spheres, and then someone else could be throwing up a Light of the Northern Star, and she gets hit with that. And then all of a sudden she can do, well, I guess she could already do Arcane Domination. But she can do Arcane Domination, and having more points means that it penetrates, basically. I thought there was something that I was looking at that was like 8 or something. Ah, yeah, here we go. It's Master and Slave. So we could go for like Master and Slave and potentially like do a decent job of trying to like net the whole battlefield. That being said, like I don't know if this is worth it. It would come so... It would honestly come very late in a fight. It would come on, like... turn... She would have to... Communion Master, right? Then she would have to power the spheres. Someone else would have to have... done the other one, the Light of the Northern Star, and then she would have... I guess it's not that late. It's like, I don't know, that's turn like 6 or 7 probably, when all is said and done. But yeah, so Master and Slave is a potential route that we could go. And my eye is just burning. I need to stop touching it. Okay, so that is mostly... We're doing a little bit of ritual casting. Oh, we're also our Enchantress over here, right? I don't know why I have that on her still. We're summoning a Flame Spirit. Hopefully we get lucky and she doesn't get attacked. Or if we do get attacked, she is able to stave them off with her bodyguards. And then we'll have 2 Fire 3s, right? And then I can play with the idea of maybe spending some of this massive pool of Fire Gems. That would be neat. I would enjoy that. I could potentially empower again, or try something else. I'm not sure. Anyways, that's gonna be that. I think that's about it. Honestly, I think aside from the few rituals that we're throwing around, some of the basic forging that we're doing, the summoning of a flame spirit, and the forging of gear for our god that's coming up, I don't really feel like anything is necessarily a big deal here. Go ahead and put this dwarven hammer on. Alright. Okay, that should be it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.